The Conception and Birth of Saint Joseph. Through the mystic servant of God, Madre Cecilia Baij, whose writings were given both the Imprimatur and the Nihil Obstat, the circumstances of Joseph's conception and birth are given to us. Joseph's father Jacob was born in Nazareth, whereas his mother, Rachel, was born in Bethlehem. Both were descendants of King David and lived together in Nazareth, leading very holy lives. Though they were full of virtue, God deigned to leave them childless for a time. We are told that Joseph was to be a child obtained through prayerful entreaty. To this purpose, his parents generously bestowed alms upon the poor and for the temple in Jerusalem. They also made many pilgrimages to beg God for the desired offspring. It was not long before God rewarded Jacob and Rachel with the conception of their much prayed-for son, with signs and angelic messages announcing that the child was especially chosen and beloved by God. It was on one occasion while in the temple that Joseph's mother experienced an interior conviction that God had heard her prayer, and indeed she conceived Saint Joseph. At this time, 3 unusually bright stars, surpassing one another in beauty and splendor, could be seen directly above their home. An angel came to them and revealed certain mysterious and secret facts concerning this child. And the angel said to them, "This child, resting beneath his mother's heart, will have the happy privilege of seeing the promised Messiah and associating with him. You are to rear him with special foresight and diligence, training and instructing him in the sacred scriptures. You shall call his name Joseph, and he will be great in the sight of God." During this time of holy expectation, Jacob and Rachel immersed themselves in prayer, giving to the poor, and observed periods of fasting, all in thanksgiving to God for the coming of their promised son. When the day for the little prince to be born into the world finally arrived, Joseph's mother gave birth to him with ease. The tiny babe had a most angelic, venerable, and serene expression, and the mere sight of him was an occasion of spiritual stimulation for everyone. The news of the birth of this child and the unusual circumstances connected with it spread throughout Nazareth. This child was said to be a veritable angel of paradise, and all were elated over what they heard. The 3 stars again appeared over the house as Joseph was being born, and were observed with astonishment. Joseph, upon opening his little eyes, directed them heavenwards, and for a while kept them fixed upon these stars, the signs God had given to announce his birth. Joseph was in the grace and friendship of God, having been previously freed of the stain of original sin. God fashioned him according to his own heart and spirit, in order to eventually make him a worthy bridegroom for the mother of the divine Word.